This last video brings us to preparing the actual collage to be transferred onto a mural. The first thing that needs to happen is the collage needs to be photocopied in black and white and expanded or blown up to the size of an A3. So if it's square, it can be the square part of the A3. Otherwise, it can be the actual rectangular part of the A3, depending on the size and the shape of the wall. So it needs to be to scale to the actual wall. The next step is, in fact, you've got a choice for the next step. What I did is I then went to a glass window with the light behind it, and I traced my image using a pencil. Okay, so either you can trace your image, or you can divide the image itself into squares of the same size. I suggest somewhere between 5 and 7 centimeters. You can't see, you probably won't be able to see it very easily on the video, but this whole image has been divided into equal size squares. Then you divide your paper of the same size into equal size squares, and this gives the learners a very easy kind of guide as to see where and how to draw the image onto the paper. Now the squares are also going to be used for the mural itself. So the wall, let's say the wall is rectangular, perhaps the wall is this rectangular shape, and then the wall itself will be divided using chalk, using a light colored chalk, and it will be carefully divided into the same size squares to scale as the paper. So if there are 4 over here, the wall will be divided into 4 squares of the same size. And then the learners can actually draw the image from this line drawing straight onto the wall using the grid method as a guide. So that's an easy way. Another thing they could also do if resources are available is the image can actually be projected with an overhead projector, or whoever's tech savvy can say how to do it, but it can be projected onto a wall, and then the learners can actually draw over the projection. So that's another idea of getting the image onto the wall. The painting of the mural itself is a whole nother story. So keeping in mind that these are very short videos, we could do a whole nother series of videos for the painting of the mural. But in a nutshell, teachers need to look at color theory, color mixing, blending, applicators, big brushes, rollers. So once one actually has the image drawn onto the wall, it can then be painted by many people, because different learners could take different squares and then somehow come along and integrate them at the end or during the process. So I hope this gives you an idea of how to approach a mural and how to approach inspiration for a mural. I think it really is a very exciting project, and I look forward to seeing what comes up from this whole process. Thank you so much. Enjoy every minute, and I will see you for the next course.